Good late morning. It is a great day for travel. It's a great day for snorkeling and doing a little bit of exploring.
Good morning from the hammock. It's currently my favorite place on earth. I've spent a lot of time in this hammock so far.
She has. The last 2 days woken up and she's been out here watching the sun come up, sitting in the hammock.
Yeah, and last night I sat out here for quite a while, watched the stars and the island lights go by, and took a nap here yesterday afternoon after we got back from our excursion. It's been lovely. The weather has been perfect. It's a little bit rainy today. It's like a little bit rainy. It's sunny but overcast over there.
We forgot to mention, actually, we are in Guadeloupe.
Yeah.
And we had a little back and forth. We've heard everybody, of course, I've always pronounced it Guadeloupe. A lot of folks on board have been saying Guadeloupe. So I looked it up, and according to everything online, Guadeloupe is the correct pronunciation.
Yep.
So we are in Guadeloupe, and my excursion doesn't start till noon. So we slept in. Actually, last night was a somewhat early night. I was not feeling well. I commented in an earlier video about the fact Melanie always talks about midship being the perfect spot where you don't get nearly as much sway of the ocean. And we have ended up in a more forward suite this time.
But it was the aft where you started feeling at karaoke.
Well,
you started feeling.
Well, but I had commented I'd been feeling it for a while and wasn't feeling good. And then, yes, it got worse when we were back there during karaoke. And of course, my absolutely awful performance of Living on a Prayer probably didn't help my my stomach much. So don't think
we called
we'll be
it a night about
that.
midnight, but yeah, I mean, I was up about 6 or so, and then went back to bed and got back up around 8. We've been up just kind of dilly-dallying in the room, charging all the equipment and making plans for the day. I think I'm just going to stay on board. I was going to get off and explore the city and the market a little bit, but with the rain, I'm not so sure. And there's some stuff going on board that I'd like to see. So you're going to go snorkel in the Jacques Cousteau Marine Reserve. So that's going to be fun.
Looking forward to that.
When I booked it, of course, we booked this cruise kind of late. And so when excursions were already open when we booked, and I just happened to one day be able to snag one spot on this excursion, and no other spots ever opened up. So that's why you're going alone. And that's okay, because I wouldn't probably snorkel anyway.
So it wouldn't be worth the money.
Yeah. So anyway, but that's fine, because I have plenty to do here on board. There's a 90s dance band class, 90s boy band dance class that I want to check out, and some other stuff.
So you're going to go get up there and try and do some 90s boy band dancing?
I just might. Or I'm going to record other people doing it.
Well, no, you need to record. We know. No, we need content of you doing it.
I can set this up just like this and record myself, maybe.
So, okay. Well, we're going to get a roll-on, run upstairs and grab some breakfast. Because once I get on board, it'll be about 4 or 5 hours at least until I have anything available to eat. So we're going to get rolling.
So I got some pancakes this morning and an omelet with some chicken sausage and bacon, and Brent got a Western omelet, hash browns, chicken sausage and bacon.
All right, so Melanie, we just finished up breakfast. Melanie grabbing her coffee.
Iced Americano.
Yeah, unfortunately no cold brew. Unfortunately no cold brew
on this ship.
You shared it, but they removed it from the ship.
Where?
Yes.
Oh, it didn't sell?
They put espresso martini instead.
No, I need cold brew. I need cold brew, like so badly.
She's addicted. So as she gets her complaints in for her cold brew, her request, we'll call it that, won't we? I'm heading down to meet up to go on my snorkeling excursion. So looking forward to it. This is going to be, from the sounds of it, it's going to be a more I don't want to say legitimate. I don't know how else to put it, but you know, it sounds like it's going to be more than just a little, you know, 10 feet of water kind of thing.
I hope it's good. I hope you like it. It's good for where you're going.
I'm sure if Jacques Cousteau put his name on it.
See some sea turtles.
I'd love to see some sea turtles. I'd love to see anything under the sea except for sharks. No sharks. And of course, as soon as I get off the ship, here comes the rain. You know, they set it up so easily. They hand you these cards with a number on them, and you're just supposed to find where you're supposed to go by the people holding them, and I'm unable to even do that. I'm walking up to 9 going, All right, so I don't know how long a ride it is on the bus here. As of now, it is noon, and it says that it's supposed to stop raining in an hour right here. So how that's going to affect wherever we're going, you know, what exactly where we're headed out to, I don't know. But hopefully the sun will come out. We'll get a nice day out of it. But hey, we're gonna have a good time anyway, doing some snorkeling. All right, so I definitely should have brought my my earphones. I wasn't paying attention or whatever, and forgot to get them. I have them connected to my car keys, and so of course when we're traveling, I immediately put my car keys somewhere where I will forget where they are, so I don't lose them. But forgot to disconnect my earphones, and bring them with me. We've got an hour drive there, then it's a 2-hour snorkeling, and then it's an hour drive back. So I guess I have to sit alone with my thoughts, and that can be dangerous. Okay, so while I'm on the bus on the way over here to do snorkeling, I am going to throw up some video of what Melanie's got going on the show.
So it has been off and on kind of rainy here today. It's gone back and forth between sun peeping out and being nice and pleasant, a little humid though, and then also overcast and a little rainy. I don't know that Guadeloupe is the prettiest city. It's very interesting. You can tell the French influence on the architecture. I'm thinking that that's part of the cruise. I think those are just murals down there. I know that there's supposed to be a market somewhere near the port. I think I'm just going to stay on this ship though, and maybe go do the 90s boy band dance class.
Three, four.
Hey.
Now we're just going to go the other way. So you go and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8.
Nobody from the. Is this the right
right
spot? Hold on.
No, we'll go again. So pause it first. And 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7.
Okay, so nobody from the cruise
Right, on the
line
second
came
one,
on the bus with us.
if you've got that,
Driver missed the spot and had to circle around. We're late getting here,
and
and then he just said, "Go that way," and got off the bus. So we're trying to figure out where we're going. It looks like somebody stopped at another place that was supposed to be, and they're directing us.
But that's what's going to happen. So
We don't want
every
to
time on the act,
no
the
one
first
here
come in,
representing.
and one, and two,
Okay, stay with the group.
3, 4,
Yeah, we'll stay, yeah, stay with the, I'm definitely staying with the group and see if we can get somebody, you know, with Virgin.
Okay.
I'll show you on the screen.
All right, I'll have to go up there. All right, bye.
All right, so I guess we're here. It was just a little confusing with the bus, and it ended up being they said it was about 45 minutes to an hour, but it ended up being more like about an hour and 15 or more. And we turned around and, you turned and whatnot a couple times, so we're all kind of confused. But it looks like we're here. Okay, so yeah, the driver missed the stop, had to turn around, so we were late getting here, and now he just dropped us off. And we have no instructions. There's nobody from the cruise line here. We have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna call Melanie on the cruise ship and see if she can get somebody on the phone. Okay, so I've called Melanie on the cruise ship, and she's trying to get somebody with Virgin on the phone. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. We're stopping. It does look like we've stopped at a couple of spots to ask for the name of the excursion group, which, to be honest with you, I don't know, because I kind of expected somebody from the cruise ship would be here with us, kind of letting us know where to go, what exactly was going on. So, I don't know. The saga continues. All right, so we are on our way out right now to the snorkeling, and unfortunately, I was made to where... Yeah, I'm not going to show that again. So, do me a favor, don't pause it on that. Anyway, so yeah, we're on our way out to snorkeling. Unfortunately, with all the hiccups and issues, we're only going to have about 30 minutes. We still don't know if we have a driver back. We still don't know if he's waiting on us. We don't know what's going on. No communication, unfortunately, but we're going to make the best out of it and get in here, and hopefully we'll see some cool undersea life. Yeah, this is quite the look. Now I'll tell you guys one thing that I have last few times I've been on to whatever we're doing, snorkel. I have what I have figured out is when you are in these beautiful fins is to walk backwards. But so I tend to wait till most everybody else is gone so that I can kind of slide backwards before jumping in. All right, so we have finally figured it all out. Thankfully, Melanie was on board dealing with Sailor Services and the excursions team, and apparently they had a bus here, but there was no communication to tell us where it was because the guy before missed the drop-off, then ended up circling around, dropping us off in the wrong spot, not telling us where to go or where to come back to. So we are now getting on the bus that we are being told is the correct bus. So we shall see. All right, we're on the bus and we're moving. We are headed back to the ship. On the way over here, they said it was 45 minutes to an hour. It ended up being what said was that the sail away is at 5:30, so we should be there on time or close. But I must say, as of right now, from what Melanie has been able to get worked out there with Virgin, it sounds like we're all going to get a refund for this excursion. So thumbs up to Virgin at this point. This was, obviously some communication issues between the excursion company and Virgin Voyages on a bunch of different things. They'll get that worked out. I have the utmost faith in Virgin. Never had any real issues with them. They tend to take care of everything very, very quickly. So very happy with this outcome because the snorkeling was good. The snorkeling company was good. So no complaints there. So let's see if we make it back in time. All right, well, we made it back. We made it back on time. Some time to spare, I think. So yeah, I would say, in the end, it was a good day of snorkeling. Some little issues in other areas, but the snorkeling was fun, and that's what matters. So we'll get back on board and see what kind of trouble we can find. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to insert a quick video here and kind of give a little bit of a better explanation as to what went on in that previous set of videos in regards to the snorkeling excursion. And basically, the long and short of it is that the excursion company, and I kept referring to saying Virgin didn't have anybody on the bus, but really, I guess it would have been more of the excursion company. But anyway, there was nobody there to tell us, really, we didn't know what we were doing, and the individual on the bus driver, did not speak English. Nobody on board happened to speak French, and none of us thought about pulling out, Google Translate or anything. We ended up getting there very late. I think I kept making it sound like it was 15 to 30 minutes late. It was actually a little more than that, I believe, and then it took us probably another 20 to 30 minutes to find the right place because nobody knew where we were supposed to be going. Nobody knew the name of the place, things of that nature. So all this is stuff I've learned next time to pay more attention to, and I suggest that to you guys, whenever you're going on an excursion, even if it is one that is done through the ship, as this one was. But luckily, thank you to the love of my life, Melanie, that she was on board and was able to go down to customer service, basically, and was able to get somebody from the excursions team. They called around, they got it handled. Melanie ended up taking her entire day, more or less, for, it took 2 or 3 hours to get it all handled. And in the end, let me say this, Virgin did a phenomenal job, okay? Melanie did a phenomenal job. And the excursion itself was a lot of fun. They did the best they could dealing with a group of mainly Americans that were not real happy. There were a couple people that were a little more vocal about it than others. I initially was pretty upset, but then I knew Melanie being on board, everything was going to be okay. But it worked out. And in the end, Virgin gave every one of us a complete refund on that excursion. So absolutely zero complaints with the way it turned out. Was not ideal. We did not get our full time in the water. That did stink. But hey, I got to see Stingray, which was something new for me. That was pretty cool. But and unfortunately, I don't know the name of the not the excursion company, but the actual snorkel and scuba diving company, or I would put it in here. But if I come up with it in one of the upcoming videos, I'll drop it in there for you. But just wanted to kind of explain what went on. Thankfully, like I said, Melanie was on board and was able to get everything handled right then and there. And Virgin stepped up and did an absolutely phenomenal job.
I got off the ship for just a minute, actually for another reason, which we'll explain later. But I thought I'd do a little walk through the market. I actually did not bring my wallet, so if I see something I want to buy, I'm gonna have to come back. But let me turn this around for you. Okay, I actually heard of somebody asking for one of these on the ship, was saying, hey, bring me back a license plate. I don't know what it is about the license plate, but so I'm curious to see if they have anything actually like really Guadeloupe, like handmade Guadeloupe stuff, or if it's all China imports with a Guadeloupe stamp. That's kind of pretty. Ooh, that one's really pretty, actually. I love the little sea turtle. I have no idea what if I think these prices are in euros. They should be, because euro is the currency here. See, I feel like this is like an American brand or something, probably made in China. If you want to count that as negative, count it as negative, but it is what it is. I like to buy stuff that is actually, you know, the souvenirs that are locally made. My husband might want to buy some Hey Dude, so these are kind of nice. Hey Dudes, I like that color. Although I'm not sure if the conversion rate works in our favor with it being euros. Lots of scarves and beachwear, bags, that sort of thing. Hats. Some candles with Guadalupe stamped on them. Lots of your typical magnets and port stuff. I was hoping for something maybe a little bit more authentic. Incense. Got your shell bracelets, puka. It's a bunch of Hawaiian shirts. More jewelry. We've got some food items here. Spices. Actually, these smell really good. We got saffron. There. Vanilla.
Ja, ich habe doch nur 2 da.
Oh, let me. All right, so through that way, the terminal is a duty-free shop. Find your direction here. Let's walk along the front, and you can kind of see. I will be honest, the city is not that cute, but that's kind of a nice souvenir, maybe, you know, for what, so, you know, depending on what you want. I guess I'm gonna have to walk back this way. It is raining, and I want to keep this out of the rain, so Brent doesn't kill me. There's a lot of people. The sarongs are really popular, as you can see. Shows you how to tie them. Those are kind of pretty. Those are pretty. Different head wraps. These aprons, I think they're aprons. I don't know if those are made here, but they are pretty. I like those. Skirt, I guess. I like that. Kind of nice with the sea turtles. These bags over here. Those are kind of nice. I do like that. I don't know. We have some different ones. That one's pretty. All right, I think I'm headed back to the ship and to solve the problem I originally came out here for. All right, so we just left Puerto Pietra in Guadeloupe, and I don't know, kind of a bust of a day for me. We will, as we explained, it was, the shore excursion went a little awry, but Virgin did do the right thing. And unfortunately, it was pretty much a rainy, yucky, ugly day all day. And I ended up dealing with the shore excursion thing for most of my time while I was on board. So, didn't get to do as much as I had wanted around the ship, but it is what it is. Such is life. When you cruise a lot, these things happen. So every now and then you have a little bit of bad luck. It's fine. We're moving on, hoping for a better day tomorrow. I would not rush back to an itinerary with Guadeloupe, I'll be honest. I don't think there's a whole lot to do here as far as yet the infrastructure and the business side of things being able to handle tourists, honestly. Just my opinion. I'm sure it's a lovely country. I'm sure the people are fine. They just haven't really developed their cruise tourism yet fully. But if you can look at this, this is kind of a very ominous, dreary looking day. Not pretty sail away like I had yesterday. I don't know. On one hand, I can feel the rain dripping on me now, dropping droplets, splattering, but I still kind of find it beautiful, to be honest. Even the fog, it looks a little bit, you know, like you're sailing into the abyss, but it still, to me, is quite beautiful. I think I was just born to live on the water. I know it doesn't look focused, but I swear to goodness it is. It's just very icky. I need to go look at the weather for tomorrow for Barbados. I'm really hoping we have better weather. We have a day at Sandals planned, maybe a few other things. It's a long port day, but I don't know if we'll stay the whole time in port, so. All right, I'm gonna get a little work done while Brent has a little rest from his excursion adventure. And away we go.
All right, so heading out right now to meet up with Melanie. She went out for a little while I got some rest. And so we're heading up to the galley to grab a bite to eat. We went ahead and let our reservations for the test kitchen go. And so we're gonna go grab a quick bite and then see what we can find to do. And I'm telling you guys, this has been a very rough, last 2 days have been very rough on the waters. Not as smooth as I would have hoped. As I mentioned last night, I was ended up pretty sick because of the situation with the tide or whatever. I'm trying, but just to give you an idea, look at that. So yeah, it's pretty rough. At least it's not terrible, but I definitely have not fared well in this.